With the average cost of a wedding coming in at nearly 25 grand, your wallet can really take a hit. But one area group says they can deliver a fabulous wedding for much cheaper, and even better, they can plan it all. Julie Wilson with Powered by Wilson took me to Winridge Manor to show me what they have to offer.
We love to have our brides walk onto the property and see everything already set up for their day, that they got to go and have their hair and makeup and nails or things of that nature, because it's supposed to be the best day of your life, not the most stressed day of your life. And we want their families to come and enjoy the true southern atmosphere of Winridge Manor. We like them to feel like they are at home, you know, and that they could just sit back and relax and not feel like I've got to do this or I got to do that. I want them to feel like Pete, Julie, Janet, we've all got it under control, and you know, whatever they need, we've got it ready and available to them already, and we try to think one step ahead of them.
Exactly, and part of the deal with Powered by Wilson is you take care of it all, right? Tell us what that entails.
Well, I do wedding planning, so we go from start to finish, from save the dates to helping them with their honeymoon travel arrangements and stuff. I've partnered up with Cheryl from Cheryl Secrets Gardens, and she's also a travel agent. I've partnered up with Glenda from Chestnut Hill Bakery. She does our cakes for us. Cheryl also helps us with our centerpieces for the table. So the bride, when we do each meeting, they have their own set of details that when I go with them, if there's a problem after that, the vendors contact me. They don't contact the bride. And I decide whether the bride needs to deal with this issue or if it's something I can handle and take care of for them.
So pretend I'm the bride and I want to come out and I say I want lavender and white, and you'll basically take care of it from there, except the dress, right?
Right. Yes, that's our motto actually, is you bring the dress and we do the rest for less. We try to keep everything under a $10,000 cost, and that's their food, their cake, their flowers, their DJ, their photography, and we help them with making it their day, their way, because we don't want them to be like, oh, well, it's a package deal, so I have to stick to this part of it and I can't change it up and make it mine. We try to make it uniquely theirs, but with keeping in mind that we've done this so many times before that we know what works and doesn't work for them.
And how can you provide such a great deal? Because most weddings run in around the mid-20s these days, don't they?
Most of them do, yes. I do weddings outside of Winridge Manor. Like this year, we have 29 weddings and 18 of them are here. And we can do off the charts and stuff like that, but we try to tell brides, you know what, invest in your first home and stuff. This, you know, is the first day of your life. It doesn't have to be the most expensive day of your life, though.
And I don't want to forget to take a look at this property because it's really just picturesque. So tell us a little bit about it all, and I assume that you take full advantage of how gorgeous this pond is and have some pictures taken over here, don't you?
A lot of times we'll set the brides up right in front of the pond with the bridal party. And we also put out tiki torches so there aren't gnats and things of that nature bothering them that day. And the pond is illuminated at night with different colors and things of that nature. We've had mother of the brides who are like, oh, I want to get the whole family picture taken here. And so it's things that you know, we try to accommodate all their needs, because it's an opportunity that families are together that they don't usually get together. You know, they may be coming in from, you know, New York or South Carolina, and they haven't seen each other in years. So we try to make sure that we're considering that too, that it's not just all about how we run things on a time frame, but that we're considering this is the opportunity for their families to be together and take pictures. And, you know, the next event might not be 10 more years for that family. So they want to show the progression of how their families have grown and stuff like that. So we take opportunity of the beautiful views around here, and our photographer knows that because he's worked so often out here.
Exactly, and over to the left over here, this is where the magic happens, right? That's where everybody gets married.
Mm-hmm. We watch the weather schedule. We try to make sure that if things are not going to happen out there due to the weather, that we can do it on the front porch. We do have a church available to us, but we have been blessed. We call it our bubble, that we have never ever had to use the church after 25 weddings out here, that we've never had to say, okay, we're moving everything to the church. We've been able to hold off by a few minutes and the rain passed over us, or we were to move to the front porch. So we always have a backup plan to our backup plan.
And still ahead, we finish our tour of the Winridge Manor. Stay with us. Welcome back. Event planner Jilly Wilson and I continue our tour of the Winridge Manor.
We have a tent that on Plan A, which is our perfect days, we do the buffet, the dance floor, the cake, the favor tables, which we help our rides out with that if they want to do like a candy bar or something like that. We provide all the dishes and things, and the scoops, and they just bring whatever candy they want to fill it, and we set it all up for them, and we put all their guests out here underneath the trees. But the guests can be accommodated underneath the tent for up to 125 people if it does rain. We do have walls for the tent that are have cathedral windows built into it so they don't feel like they're in a cave. And we do have lighting underneath the tent for at night, and for, you know, if it's a rainy day, we have a heater. If it's a little chilly, we had an April 30th wedding out here, and it was a little chilly that day, but by the time we put the heater on, you got 100 people underneath there. It was plenty warm.
And tell me a little bit about this upcoming event you have.
We are working with the RMA, which is the Retail Merchants Association, on the summer soiree. June 21st is the first day of summer, and so we're kicking that off as a corporate event to sponsor local businesses, to showcase how we can bring business back home off of the internet, off of foreign trade, and get back to the mom and pops, because in this economy, you know, we don't want to lose the mom and pop businesses. We love those personal interactions with the people that, you know, are our neighbors. And so we're showcasing them on the 21st. We're going to have winery here. We're going to have a cigar shop here. We're having a fashion show. We're having Sweetbriar College is coming in that day and volunteering some of their girls to work the event, so they can show local business in Amherst County and how things work out here in this area, and how we can put on a great event and keep things here and keep it beautiful.
So you're not just making brides and grooms' dreams come true, but you're making general corporate events happen right.
Right. I've been in the event planning business for 8 years, so I've done weddings, I've done birthdays, anniversaries. Weddings is kind of my specialty, but we are opening up Winridge Manor end of this year, next year, for corporate events. They can have a corporate company picnic out here that they can come and take the day off from their business and just let us do the work for them, and just come and enjoy. You know, we could set up volleyball nets, we can set up horseshoes, things of that nature. Just have a good time.
And business owners, the summer soiree is happening tomorrow at Winridge Drive, Madison Heights. Find out more information by calling 434-528-1732. And if you're interested in perhaps hiring Power by Wilson, 434-401-4764, powerbywilson.com, and friend them on Facebook.